I'm going to tell you, chat. Excuse me. I know it's November 1st, right? But bitch, it's still Hollow Weekend, nigga. I ain't going to hold you, chat. It is still Hollow fucking Weekend, my nigga. No bullshit. You see, I had to bring the mask back out for one last time. No bullshit. I had to, You know how the feds are still on, Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones. The feds still got them niggas. But they ain't got me yet, Kaj. We back with another one, Kaj. You already know the vibes. Welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Happening in Sports. It's your boy, the one and only NERO. We back with another one, chat. Obviously, like I said, it's still Hollow Weekend. It's November 1st. Obviously, Halloween was last night. I did go out. I don't really go out as much, anymore. I'm a little, not too grown for it, but sometimes I'd rather stay in the house. Sometimes I'd rather save my money. And quite frankly, it was all right last night. Vibes was all right last night, but, I was a little bit done up. It's a little done up. I ain't gonna hold you, Chad. If All TV ends up watching this later, I'm sorry. I couldn't even call All TV. Me and All TV was about to do some shit. I couldn't even call him. I was a mess, and also like, it was tough. It was tough last night. Shout out to Miles. He said, "I'm so no bullshit. My fault." He said, "I'm so hung." Yeah, no, me too, bro. Me fucking too. I ain't gonna hold you. I was done the fuck up last night, bro. I really was. Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. It wasn't crazy bad, but for me, it was bad. No cap. They almost had to put me in the coffin with this mask on, for real, bro. I was like this. I was like that, bro. Oh, my fault. No bullshit. He said we both. Yo, he's dumb. He said we both packing. Shout out to Miles. But yeah, chat, you already know. I'm back with another one, but yeah, still Halloween, so you already know. You already know the vibes. I had to fix myself real quick, but as you see in the title, Celtics played 2 games this weekend. They played last night and they played tonight. Both different results. I'm gonna tell you that. The Pats do play tomorrow. You feel me? So we're gonna get in tune to that. We'll get in tune to some other news around Boston, other news around the MLB with the World Series, possibly the NBA. We'll get to that also. But with that being said, I tell you, Miles, I hope you ain't catch the Celtics game tonight. If you caught it last night, great. If you ain't catch it tonight, it wasn't really worth it, Cash. No bullshit. Well, let's start with last night. I know you see the box score right there. We ain't worried about the box score. We worried about the score first. So the Celtics ended up taking last night's game against the Philadelphia 76ers in the first game of the NBA Cup, 109-108 in Philadelphia. With the stats, obviously the 76ers lost, right? So we're going to start with the 76ers first. Starters for the 76ers fared well. 4 guys scored in double figures. Tyrese Maxey was the leading scorer with 26 points. Shot 50% from the field, 8 of 16 in total, 4 of 9 from 3. He grabbed 8 rebounds, dished out 14 assists, had 2 steals and 2 blocks. Another Tyrese Maxey type of game. It's been typical. He's averaging, before going into last night's game, he was averaging 38 points a game. So, high volume scorer. He's still averaging in the 30s even after this game, even though he fell short. But he's one of the best. Well, he's one of the best players in the league. But right now, he's off to a hot start. He's one of the leading contenders for MVP at the moment. Rookie VJ Edgecombe finished with 17 points, 7-11 shooting from the field. He grabbed 5 rebounds, dished out 5 assists as well. Joel Embiid, in a minutes restriction, only played 25 minutes, but he had 20 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Kelly Oubre added 17 points on 50% shooting with 9 rebounds and 2 steals. So there's your starters right there. Quentin Grimes came off the bench. He chipped in with 16 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal as well. That's mainly it from the 76ers players. Overall, they kept themselves in the game. They went on couple little runs, but it just wasn't enough. But I tell you, it could have got scary late, and I'll tell you after I go through the scores for the Celtics, the stats for the Celtics. Excuse me. All right, now for your Boston Celtics, Mr. Jaylen Brown was the leading scorer, as he should be, as the leader of the team. Finished with 32 points, 13 and 19 from the field, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block. Derek White and Peyton Pritchard each had 15 points. Derek White 6 of 16 from the field. Peyton Pritchard 7 of 17 from the field. So nearly identical numbers right there, with their scoring wise, with their field goals and whatnot. Derek White had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Peyton Pritchard 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals as well. So they did what they had to, and ultimately it paid off. Anthony Simons finished with 19 points off the bench, 7 to 21 from the field. 721, that's a good number right there. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Anthony Simons coming off the bench. He's going to be obviously the Celtics 6th man. He had a great night last night, as he should. He's making a whole lot of money to do so. Luka Garza also added 9 points off the bench, 4 or 5 from the field, 5 rebounds and an assist. And Sam Hauser, pretty quiet night from him off the bench. In this case, only 3 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Neemias Queta added 4 points, 100% from the field shooting-wise, 4 rebounds and an assist, and 3 blocks also. And Josh Minot, he was in foul trouble early. He had 2 points, but he didn't record a field goal. He finished 0-5 for the game, but he also grabbed 8 rebounds and an assist. But again, foul trouble early on kind of took him out the game for the most part. But when he did get back in later on, hey, telling you, bro. Telling you. He did all right. Hugo Gonzalez, the rookie, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. So Hugo Gonzalez making an impact as well. But now, honestly, so far in the season, naturally before tonight's game, the Celtics were 3-3. From losing the first 3 games and getting out-rebounded and basically outmatched in the post, you left a lot to be desired. But these last 3 games, they picked it up in that department. They've rebounded very well. Obviously, shooting has been better. To win games, you got to shoot well for the most part. But overall, man, I tell you, the last 3 games, on a 3-game streak, everything was smooth. They got one back against the 76ers. Obviously, they lost to the 76ers opening night by 1 point. They beat them last night by 1 point. So, hey, that was their get back, and I'm glad they got that get back. Now, this game, like I mentioned, it was a 1-point win. This game, naturally, the Sixers were down at one point by 24 points. They crawled their way back, especially in the fourth quarter. They were only down by 13, and they came back again, just like in the first game of the regular season. They were down like 13 points, I believe 13 also in that game, and they came back and won. This game came down to the final seconds. Joel Embiid had an opportunity to shoot a 3-pointer to win the game, but he missed it. On that play, though, Quentin Grimes had the ball. He was trying to get the ball to Tyrese Maxey, but obviously Derek White was not letting that happen. He couldn't get Maxey the ball. Grimes ended up finding Embiid, but Embiid took a long distance 3, couldn't capitalize on it. So it worked out for us. Again, 109-108 Celtics last night. Great way to start the NBA Cup. They were 3-3. So they were, to get back to 500, it was great. It was a tough first 3 games, like I mentioned, out rebound. They looked overmatched, but They started to find their groove. So that's all that matters, you know. So shout out to the Celtics for last night's win. Now, tonight was a different story. Tonight was a different story. No bullshit. Let me just get to that. If my computer lets me. My laptop lets me, excuse me. Here you go. Tonight, as y'all can see, the Celtics got their ass kicked tonight. Woo! Yeah, it was a tough night from the Celtics tonight. It was tough. 128-101 final. The Houston Rockets, excuse me. Can't talk. The Houston Rockets clobbered the Boston Celtics at the TD Garden. Yeah, it was a tough watch. Celtics were definitely overmatched tonight. Naturally, because the Celtics lost, we're going to start with them. Now, the starters, you know, since this game was over early, you know, scoring-wise for the starters, don't look that amazing. Jaylen Brown finished with 12 points off 6 of 14 shooting, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Josh Minott naturally played a lot more, you know, in garbage time, but he finished with 10 points, 3 of 11 shooting, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Neemias Queta, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Peyton Pritchard, 14 points, 5 of 10 shooting from the field, 4 assists. No, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and a steal. Derek White had a tough night, 5 points off 2 of 11 shooting, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Anthony Simons, tough night for him off the bench. Only played close to 17 minutes, but he finished with 3 points, 1 of 6 from the field, and a rebound. So, yeah, tough night by him. Sam Hauser, 6 points off 2 3-pointers, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, and a block as well. Rookie Hugo Gonzalez, 7 points off 3 of 8 shooting, 1 rebound, and an assist. And, off the bench, really the leading scorer of the game was Baylor Shireman. 17 points off 6 of 7 shooting, 5 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. And Jordan Walsh chipped in with 10 points, 4 of 10 shooting, 4 rebounds, and an assist. So, yeah, not a great night by the Celtics. Not a great night at all. It was pretty tough. But let's go back to these Rockets. Since the Celtics lost, we started with them first. But now let's get to the Rockets. So, every starter scored in double figures for the Houston Rockets. It was led by the Hall of Famer, the Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant. 26 points off 8 of 11 shooting, 4 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, and a block. So he did what he had to do. You know, his plus minus obviously was 21. So while he was out there, you know, he outscored when he was out there, the Rockets outscored Celtics by 21. So, you know, it's that right there, that's tough for the Celtics. Jabari Smith, 12 points, 5 of 10 shooting, 6 rebounds, a steal, and 4 blocks. Jabari Smith, good young player. He's been in the league for a few years now. He's well accustomed to this system in Houston. And quite frankly, hey, you know, he's helped this team win games so far. He's going to continue to do so. Nice game by him. Alperen Sengun, the young Jokic. 16 points off 5 of 13 shooting, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Almost had himself a triple-double. But he got taken out naturally in the fourth quarter when the game was already put away. Josh Okogie started tonight, 12 points, 3 of 5 shooting, 2 assists, and a steal. Amen Thompson, 17 points, 6 of 12 shooting, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. He almost had a triple-double as well. Amen Thompson's a good young player also. This kid's a stud. He should be an all-star this year with how this team ends up doing by the all-star break. But I would put my money on him to be a first-time all-star this year. Tari Eason and Reed Shepherd each chipped in with 12 points off the bench. Identical scoring numbers too. Reed Shepherd 4-6 shooting, Tari Eason 4-7 shooting. Reed Shepherd chipped in with 3 assists. Tari Eason chipped in with 6 rebounds and a block. So there you go, right there. Celtics were no match tonight. Former Celtics on the Houston Rockets, Jeff Green, And J.D. Davidson, Jeff Green finished with 6 points. J.D. Davidson added 5 points as well and an assist. J.D. Davidson was on the championship team. He was on the team last year too, but ultimately the Celtics decided to go in a different direction, and he went to the Rockets. Jeff Green, he played his part in Boston. He was drafted by the Celtics and traded for Ray Allen. He came back in a trade for Kendrick Perkins. He did well here. Happy for Jeff Green that he's still in the league. It is his 19th year, along with Kevin Durant, both 19 years in the NBA. So, telling you, man. Shout out to JG, man. Jeff Green. But overall, chat, yeah, tonight's game, yeah, they were just overmatched. As a team, the Rockets grabbed 64 rebounds, right? Had 11 blocks, had 6 steals. Celtics only managed to grab 49 rebounds, and they added 2 blocks. So, yeah. And they won the steal department, but regardless, yeah, they rebounding-wise, they got killed on the boards, and that's what you are when Sengun's on the floor, when Steven Adams is on the board, when Clint Capella is on the board. Clint Capella, I didn't even mention, added 10 rebounds off the bench, so that's not going to help. So when you get out-rebounded, especially offensive rebound-wise, it's not great. And I believe offensive rebound, they grabbed 12, and the Celtics. Oh, so the Celtics got offensive rebound-wise, they out-rebound them, but overall, the Rockets out rebound them, so that's not going to win you any games. That's not going to win you a lot of games, I should say. So, yeah, so 1-1 on the weekend for the Celtics. It is what it is. Naturally, against the Rockets, they're not, you're not going to win a lot when you have the numbers like that. So, hey, but still young season. But again, Rockets are a tough team, especially adding Kevin Durant now makes them a lot more deadlier. So, yeah, chat. All right. Had to take a breath real quick. Ooh, this mask also type crazy, bullshit. I would take this mask off, but we're still, Halloween spirit. After this live ends, it's Halloween's over with for me, guys. No bullshit. But naturally, the Celtics have tomorrow off. Well needed break off after playing two back-to-backs. So got tomorrow off to take on the Utah Jazz Monday and the Washington Wizards on Wednesday before traveling to the Orlando Magic on Friday for their second play-in game. It will be nice. It'll be nice on Friday because the Magic obviously have some new uniforms and a new court. So they went the 90s route with their new uniforms this year, so they look tough. So I'm happy to see that. But yeah, the Jazz have played well so far this year. Lauri Markkanen's on that team. Walker Kessler's on that team. Keontae George, a young guard. He's having a nice start to the year. He's had a few double-doubles so far this year. He's tough. So, Danny Ainge is currently running that team. Obviously, Danny Ainge is a former head man of the Boston Celtics in the front office. He's taken over a young Jazz team. The last couple of years haven't fared too well, but this year they started off well and they got them some good young pieces. So, this isn't going to be, an easy matchup against the Jazz. They're going to give you effort for 48 minutes. And the young guys on that team, along with the veterans in Lauri Markkanen, Jusuf Nurkic coming off the bench, like it's not going to be an easy cakewalk. So they're going to come in there and try to, fight for a win. Similar to the Washington Wizards, again, a young team. They got Keyshawn George on that team, who's doing well so far in his own right. He's second-year player. He's going crazy so far for that team. They also have the Eldersman and Chris Middleton. I can't really call him an Eldersman, but he's been in the league for over 10 years now. Naturally, with injuries, he's not the same Chris Middleton as he was before, but he'll still give you some points. He'll still, he's still aiding the veteranship for that team. CJ McCollum's on that team right now. He's playing his role. Alex Sarr, last year's number 2 pick, he started off well. So even that Wizards team, it's young, but again, they're gonna come try to fight for a win against the Celtics. Their coach, actually, the Wizards coach, is actually from Massachusetts, and that's Brian Keefe. Brian Keefe is from Winchester, Massachusetts. At one point, he was the all-time leading scorer at Winchester High School. That has been broken by Ryan Fitzpatrick, not the NFL Ryan Fitzpatrick, but Ryan Fitzpatrick from Winchester. He's from my class, so I do remember that. My graduating class, I should say. But Brian Keefe, yeah, he is, naturally, he's had a tough time with this Wizards team the last couple years because they haven't been great. But he's looking to continue to change, continue to, have that team go in the right direction. So props to him. Props to him also for sticking around for that. The front office also for the Wizards for giving him an opportunity to continue coaching, grow with this team. So, yeah, they're going to put up a fight Wednesday night. So these next couple games, Monday and Wednesday at home, aren't going to be easy. This should be still challenging. I would hope I can see the Celtics winning these games naturally because of the, them having Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Perry Pitcher, et cetera, Anthony Simons off the bench, Joe Mazzulla as a coach. But these guys are going to be ready to play these next couple games. These guys, in terms of the Jazz and the Wizards, they're going to come in here and try to put up a fight. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Friday's game, it's going to, going on the road against Orlando. They're a young team. They just added Desmond Bane, but you can't forget about Paulo Banchero and Franz Wagner as well. So, Friday will be substantial. Try to get another win in the play-in. So, yeah, we will preview those. Well, actually, we won't really preview. I'm previewing a little bit, but we'll recap those games as they follow. I will say, one last thing I noticed with Orlando. So it's they play 2 games in Orlando. One's the NBA Cup game, and one's just a regular game on Sunday. So yeah, so they start the week at home and finish out the week in Orlando. So again, those recaps will be provided when the game is over. So yeah, so let's see what happens this upcoming week. Oh, well, should be another good week for the Celtics. Currently 3-4 in the year. Hopefully they can end the week, 7-4. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, man. Yeah, so that's the Celtics for you. That is the Celtics for you. So with that being said, for right now, let's get into these fucking Patriots, man. Let's get into them boys right over here, guys, who put on that helmet every Sunday or Monday or Thursday. But to this week, it's a Sunday. And as you know, if you don't know already, they play the Atlanta Falcons at home, 1 o'clock on CBS. Will be a good game. That's going to be an interesting game for real. The Falcons. This year, the Falcons have one of the top defenses in the NFL. It's led by rookie Xavier Watts. Devon Diablo, I know he's hurt, but he was doing a good job over there. They got 2 promising rookies in Jalen Walker and James Pierce off the edge. Got Daniel Onyemata and Zach Harrison at the defensive tackles. They played well so far this year. Got to scratch myself real quick. You also have on the offensive side, you can't forget about Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson is going crazy so far this year. If you saw his performance 2 weeks ago against the Buffalo Bills, he went nuts running the ball. He went real nuts. No bullshit. He dominated in that Monday Night Football game. Now I'm not going to say he's not going to, he's going to do that this Sunday, but the Pats do have a challenge. It's challenging. They have not given up 50 yards on the ground to a player on the opposing team so far this year. So no running back that the Patriots have played have rushed for 50 yards or over 50 yards, I should say. That could change Sunday with Bijan Robinson. So, hopefully they can limit him. It'll be tough. You got to worry about Michael Penix. He should be back. He's still young. It's his second year, but, he showed flashes. He can do some stuff on the run. He's a lefty like Tua Tagovailoa, like Dylan Gabriel. He's another lefty. So he should have Drake London back this week. I'm assuming he will. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, they're going to be factors also. Christian Gonzalez will be lined up, I'm assuming, on Drake London. He should be. Take him out the game. Try to take him out the game because you never know. But it's going to be a battle. Offensive-wise, for the Patriots, They're going to be missing Ramondre Stevenson this week. He does have a toe injury. So look for Travion Henderson to get his first start in the NFL. He's going to have to, do what he do. He's going to have to get that confidence in being the lead man for this Sunday. Naturally, he had a great game, rushing-wise last week, 10 carries for 75 yards. That all kind of got taken away by his late fumble in the fourth quarter in the red zone. First career fumble by him. So, he's just going to have to hold on to the ball. Naturally, this Falcons defense, I didn't even mention Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell. Especially Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates likes to put his hand on the ball. He likes to, knock the ball out of certain guys' hands. So he's going to have to hold that ball high and tight. He has to. You can't, you can't really turn the ball over because it can hurt you. So he's going to have to play well. Look for Josh McDaniels to, have him do a lot more outside running like he did, in his last game. He was very effective in that. So, if you put in, tosses, if you put in pitches for the most part, that should be effective. He's probably going to run a little bit inside. Hopefully that's effective, but if I'm Josh McDaniels, look for him to run towards that more to the outside. Terrell Jennings will be the second running back in tomorrow's game. Look for him to get some run. He's done well running through the inside, running in between the guards in the center tackle. As an inside runner, he's done well when he has come into the game, especially in blowouts. But it's a bigger role for him tomorrow. Dearness Johnson has also been elevated from the practice squad. He just got into town on Wednesday. He was released by the Cardinals earlier this week. I believe on Tuesday he was released. He got in here Wednesday, so he's a part of the team. He will be the third running back. He'll probably also do kickoff duties for tomorrow. But yeah, that's the only notable injury right there. So yeah, Ramondre Stevenson out tomorrow. I will say also with this Falcons defense being stingy, right? Look for I would assume Hunter Henry will be more of a factor tomorrow. The tight ends, Hunter Henry, Austin Hooper, should be some factors. Stephon Diggs should somewhat have his way against the Falcons, against AJ Terrell, with experience on him. He should be able to do something. But also look for guys like Mac Hollins and Kayshon Boutte to do well receiving-wise. Drake May is Drake May. He'll be able to put the ball, where it has to go, right? But he can also use his legs effectively. Now, this is probably not going to be, the last couple games for the Patriots where they've won, 31-13, 32-13. This is going to be a little bit tougher. This is, this Falcons team is on the verge of being a playoff team. And they should be this year. They're doing well. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I would assume it's probably going to be, somewhat. I'm not going to call it low-scoring game, but there probably won't be a lot of points put up. Nothing crazy. So, but overall, that Pats defense, I didn't mention them. They have to come out tomorrow to play. Now, the Falcons offensive line, they do have Chris Lindstrom. Chris Lindstrom, 3-time Pro Bowler. He's from Massachusetts. He went to BC. He was a first-round pick in 2019. He's been tough. That's one guy right there that has is an established guard in the NFL. Matthew Bergeron's also on that offensive line. Jake Matthews, who's been in the league a very long time. He played in that 2016 Super Bowl with the Pats and Falcons, that 28-3 game. Yes, he was there. He was there for that. Austin Hooper, tight end for the Pats, was in that game as well. Just a fun fact. But yeah, the offensive line, it's a good offensive line on the for the most part. Elijah Wilkerson is the right tackle. Naturally, Caleb McGarry was lost for the season, before the season started, I believe, to a torn ACL, something like that. But Elijah Wilkinson is starting at right tackle. So I would hope Harold Landry is more of a factor, rushing the passer. He will be a factor in the run game, but Harold Landry has to have a good game tomorrow. He should be able to put pressure on Elijah Wilkinson. Hopefully he can get a sack. He has to kind of heat up again. Milton Williams and Christian Barmore. It's gonna be a test tomorrow for them. It will be a test. They have to put some pressure as well. But when you're going up against Chris Lindstrom, that's a tough job. That is a tough job right there. So, let's see what happens tomorrow. It will be a good game. Naturally, it's in Foxborough. The weather the weather should be smooth tomorrow. So, yeah. Overall, yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens, chat. Let's see what happens. But with that being said, final thing I want to move on to. Naturally, I'll also, since the World Series is going on, I'll give you an update on that. Who wins? It's going into the 9th inning right now. But I also want to kind of give also what happened in the college world. Today. If it lets me. All right, chat. There you go. So, I don't talk about them as much, but I went to school at Curry College, right? I went to Curry College. Right up the street in Milton, Massachusetts. 5 minutes away from me. While I was there, the football team wasn't that great. The kids played hard and whatnot, but, it wasn't, it just wasn't that great for the most part. But now they're on the bigger and better. No bullshit. They're on the bigger and better. The Curry College Colonels are currently 7-1 this year. They've won 6 straight games. Clap it up for them. No bullshit. You might, obviously, some people aren't tuned into D3 football because that's what Curry College is. It's a D3 school. 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? Hold on. My fault, chat. Monty. Let me see. Yes, it was 2 weeks ago. Time goes like this. It was 2 weeks ago. But Curry's running back, Monty Quinn, ran for a Division III record and actually an NCAA record. He ran for 522 yards against Nichols College and scored 7 touchdowns, right? He was featured on Sports Center. He was featured damn near everywhere. No bullshit. Shout out to Monty Quinn. Today's game, they played against Husson University, which is in Maine. They beat them 40-21, excuse me. Monty Quinn, obviously the story of the game, 29 carries for 245 yards and 3 touchdowns. Hey, he's having an unbelievable year, and the stats right here prove it. So naturally, these are his stats from 4 years for his whole 4 years. But if you look right here, these are his season stats. Naturally, Curry has played 8 games, like I mentioned, 7-1. In 8 games, he has 180 carries for 1,928 yards, averaging 241 yards a game, 10.7 yards a carry. It's just absurd numbers. And he has scored 24 touchdowns as a runner with a long of 85 yards. Receiving wise, he has 8 catches for 97 yards and a touchdown. So he has 25 touchdowns this year in 8 games. He has 2 games left to break 2,000 yards. I think he's going to do it. No cap. But this kid right here, going back to the rushing, he's 1,000 yard. He's ran for 1,000 yards every year. Last couple years, over 1,600 yards. I tell you, man, this kid has 6,363 rushing yards in his career, and he has 60 touchdowns. I think this kid, obviously, he came after me in terms of, me being able to watch Curry College football. But this kid is the best player, and I watch Curry College football every week. I tune in every game. This kid is obviously the best football player I've seen come out of Curry College. They had another kid named Gabe D'Souza. He was a nice wide receiver. He was smooth. He was a D1 low D, like a D1 FCS level receiver. He chose to go to Curry College, and he had a nice career. But this kid right here is absurd. This kid up here is absurd. He actually went to Holy Cross's pro day for during the draft process in this past year in 2025. He lit it up, supposedly. Actually, no, it wasn't a pro day. It was like junior day for him to get looked at and whatnot. So, he has some talent. NFL scouts have looked at him. NFL scouts have also traveled to Curry College in the past few years, especially this year, probably to look at him. So, this kid's a stud. He should get a shot in the NFL. I don't know if he'll necessarily get drafted because, people still don't know him. But, if I were an NFL team, I would draft a kid like this. He's special. He really is. And I know people might say, like, 500 yards, D3, that's nothing, blah, blah, blah. The competition's low. It's hard to run for 500 yards in a fucking game. In any game. Whether it's high school, college, NFL, Pop Warner. It's hard to run for 500 yards. 500 yards is a lot of yards. A whole lot of yards. So, this kid's special. Hey, we're gonna keep you updated with him getting to 2,000 yards. And then he should get to that 2,000 yard mark. He should. Finally, before we talk about the World Series, crazy shit just happened in the World Series. I speak about BC football. I do. But yeah, BC, obviously, BC's football is having a tough time this year. A real tough time. So, naturally, I'm not even looking at the right thing. Hold on, chat. My fault, chat. My fault. Hold on, chat. All right, word. Here we go. I'm about to share my screen to show y'all too. Word. All right, chat. So, if it lets me, here we go. Boom. BC took another L today. Another L, as y'all can see. They lost 25-10 to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And Notre Dame is ranked, I believe they're ranked 10th, I want to say, something like that. But Notre Dame is Notre Dame. So, yeah, 25-10 loss. They're BC is 1-8 on the year. After starting out the season 1-0, they've lost 8 straight games. Quick, stats for y'all. CJ Carr, the redshirt freshman, 18-20. Well, actually, no, excuse me. I'm not even going to start with Notre Dame. I'll start with BC since they lost. Dylan Lonergan started the game for BC. I got to scratch myself. Hold on, chat. There you go. Oh, yeah. So Dylan Lonergan started. He went 5 of 8 for 29 yards, and he threw a pick, and then Bill O'Brien yanked him. Grayson James finished out the game. He went 25 of 37, 240 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Turbo Richard, 16 carries for 26 yards. The running game really wasn't there. So, yeah, Lewis Bond continuing to be Lewis Bond, continuing to be a bright spot for this team. 8 catches for 92 yards. I believe he's the all-time leading receiver reception-wise for the BC Eagles now. So Lewis Bond, he should get drafted this year. I don't know when, but he's a smooth player. He should find it. He definitely will find his way in the NFL, and he'll probably end up getting drafted like maybe later on, but he'll get drafted. So he's a stud. Jaden Ski from Boston, went to Catholic Memorial. I believe he's from Hyde Park also. 8 catches for 73 yards. Jeremiah Franklin, 7 for 46. Reed Harris, the lone touchdown, 2 catches for 28 yards. And Kalen Chudzinski only had a catch today, but it went for 21 yards. And Turbo Richard, 4 catches for 9 yards. So that's it right there for the offense. Real quick for the defense, Omar Thornton finished with 9 tackles and a forced fumble. Anybody else notable? Yeah, so Omar Thornton 9 tackles, Contavious Hudson's had 6, KP Price with 5. Yeah. I'm not really gonna get into the fucking defense for the BC, Tough year by them, tough year, but it happens. Again, CJ Carr, the redshirt freshman for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, 18 to 25 for 299 yards and 2 touchdowns. Almost had 300. He was on the verge of it. Jeremiah Love. Wow. I'm glad I fell asleep during this game. But I didn't think wow. 17 carries for 136 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had a 94-yard running. A 94-yard run. I'm assuming it was a 94-yard touchdown. That's nuts. Yeah, BC. Yeah, it's tough for them this year. It's tough watch, for real. Jadarian Price, 9 carries for 12 yards. He was held in check today, but it was a Jeremiah Love story today. It was a Jeremiah Love game. Yeah, he's going to get drafted high in the NFL. Naturally, he's on the cover of College Football 26, so he's a stud. Receiving-wise for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, Jordan Faison, who's also on the lacrosse team. He's a pretty good lacrosse player. He had 4 catches for 82 yards. Will Pauling, 4 catches for 73 yards and a touchdown. Eli Riordan, Eli Riordan, 3 catches, 59 yards. Malachi Fields, 2 catches, 52 yards and a touchdown. Jeremiah Love, 4 catches for 30 yards. And Jadarian Price, a catch for 3 yards. Yep. There you go right there. And then for Notre Dame, Drake Bowen, 14 tackles, all solo. Kingston Vilamu Asa, 9 tackles. Tay Johnson, 5 tackles with 2 picks. Aiden Schuler, 4 tackles and a pick. Yeah, so Drake Bowen also added a sack. Vilamo Asa added 1.5 sacks. Yeah. Let me see also. Let me see if Boubacar Traore. All right, where you go? Here you go right here. Boubacar Traore from Hyde Park as well. I actually played with his brother in Pop Warner. Shout out to Muhammad. He finished with 3 tackles and half a sack. So there you go. So yeah, Notre Dame, just bullied BC, but a lot of teams have bullied BC this year. So 25-10 final. Jeremiah Love went crazy today. It is what it is. It is what it is, chat. Yeah, chat. Yeah, other than that, hold on, chat. All right, boom. Okay, now let's get into the nitty-gritty. This is going to be the last thing I get into. The last thing I get into tonight. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate for Miles being in the chat saying what's up. Appreciate it. If you tune in right now, say what's up. Say hi. Last thing I'm going to tune in and do for tonight. Last thing I'm going to do for tonight is talk about this World Series. 4-4 in the bottom of the 9th. Game 7. Toronto Blue Jays. LA Dodgers. Tied up 4-4. It was 4-3 in the top of the 9th. Miguel Rojas hit a home run off Jeff Hoffman. I'm currently watching the game also on my TV to tie up the game. So now it's in the bottom of the 9th. Vlad Guerrero was up. He hit a pop fly. He hit a pop fly to center field on the warning track. It was caught. So now Bo Bichette is up. Bo Bichette is up. Currently a 2-1 count. Blake Snell is pitching. He's trying to get this game in the extras. Let's see what happens, chat. All right. Bo Bichette singles. He singled on a live drive to Kike Hernandez. So he's currently on first base. Currently on first, chat. Let's get to this nitty-gritty, chat. Chat. I tell you, man, I haven't really tuned, Word. All right, chat. All right, let's see if the Blue Jays can pull off a miracle. Let's see if they can do it. If this game goes into extras, they might be in trouble. I didn't bet today. I wasn't putting no money on this shit. No bullshit, because I would have been pissed off regardless. No cap. I probably would have been pissed off regardless, chat. So, yeah. 2-0 count. Addison Barger's up at the bat. Let's see what Blake Snell can do. Let's see if Blake Snell can get out of this. Telling you. 2-2 count on a called strike. Last one was a foul ball. See if Blake Snell can get out of this. Now, I will say, chat, I don't care who wins. I would like to see the Blue Jays win because they haven't won a World Series in, at this point, 32 years. They went back-to-back in the 90s, 92, 93, so they haven't this is the first time. They haven't gone back since, so now they're finally back. I would like to see them win it, but I'm not opposed to the Dodgers winning it because Mookie Betts is on that team. Kike Hernandez is on the team, but especially Mookie Betts, spending the first, I believe, 8 years. No, I'm bugging. 6 years with the Red Sox here. Sadly, the Sox traded him in 2020. He wanted a nice contract, and he should have got it here. So he didn't get it. It was tough on the Sox. It set the Red Sox organization back some years. It did, losing him. So, tough, but I'm happy for Mookie. He's won a couple World Series in LA. Hopefully, if he were to get his third with LA and have 4 total, he's already a bona fide Hall of Famer, but it just adds to his case. So, it'll be cool to see that. It's currently an injury timeout. Addison Barger hit a foul ball off his leg, off his foot, actually. Currently injury timeout, 2-2 count. 2-2 count. If you tuning in, say what's up. Say what's up to a nigga, bruh. Say what up. Say what up, Cash. Say what up. But yeah, chat. This injury timeout. Yeah, now last night I was fucked up. I was fucked up. It was tough. It was tough. It was real tough. I got caught lacking on IG. No bullshit, nigga. I did. Yeah, it was some nigga caught me. Nigga caught me in the section, nigga. It was some crazy shit, nigga. No cap. Here's my face, y'all. Had to breathe real quick. Oh man, chat. Man, oh man. But yeah. I'm capping this shit off with live play-by-play off this shit. With live play-by-play off this shit. Telling you. Shit's crazy, Cash. Shit is crazy, Cash. Shit is crazy. Another foul off of foul ball off for Addison Barger. Blake Snell got to get out. He got to get out of it. Send this game to extras if the Dodgers want a shot. But I tell you, if the Blue Jays walk this shit off, I tell you, man, it's about to be crazy out there. It's about to be crazy for real. For the Dodgers, Snell is pitching, but don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if Yoshinobu Yamamoto makes another appearance. I know he pitched last night, but he did say he was available to pitch tonight if needed. If Yoshinobu Yamamoto at some point gets in this game, if Blake Snell can send this game into extras, yeah, man, it's about to be crazy. 3-2 count. 3-2 count for Addison Barger. And Addison Barger has walked. IKF, Isaiah Kenner-Falepa, is on second. Addison Barger is on first now, with Alejandro Kirk up to bat. Let's see what happens, chat. Let's see what happens, chat. No bullshit. It's about to be crazy, Kaj. Can the Toronto Blue Jays win this game? Can they walk this off? And I'm on cue. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is coming into this game. Blake Snell cannot get out of it. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is coming in the pitch. Ah, shit, chat. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is in the pitch. Is in the pitch, guys. Is in the pitch. Is in to pitch. Is in to pitch, my nigga. So yeah, chat, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. Just checking some shit on the phone real quick, guys. Word. Yeah, chat. Yeah, I tell you, man. I'm about to get the fuck off here. No bullshit. I really am. I'm just waiting for this game to be over. I might one with some 2K. Yeah, like I had to stay in the house tonight. My man's shout out to Monty Bueno. Monty Bueno see me last night. He seen me done up. He asked me today. He's like, "Yo, nigga, you going out tonight?" I said, "Fuck no, nigga. Hell no, nigga. If you see, nigga, I was done up last night. I need to recuperate, cause the hangover this morning, bro. Oh my god, it was tough. It was tough for real. It was tough. I could feel it in my stomach, man. That shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. I was sipping on the Migos last night with the pineapple juice. Sipped on the Migos with some lemonade. Sipped on some champagne, and it just, all that disagreed, And I really didn't drink crazy, but that champagne did something to a nigga. I fucked up drinking that champagne, and I really didn't. And the glass itself for the champagne, right? So, all right. So hypothetically, if this is the glass, if this is the glass, right? This is a glass of champagne. The champagne was right up to here. So I drank it real quick. But just, the bubbly fucked it up. No bullshit. Telling you, chap. Getting back to this game, Yamamoto's in. 0-1 count to start. First pitch strike to Alejandro Kirk. Oh, that hit him? All right, here you go. Word. So, bases are juice. Yeah, the bases are juice. Alejandro Kirk was hit by a pitch. Ah, shit, chat. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Shit. Bases are juice for Dalton Varsho. Can Dalton Varsho bring the Toronto Blue Jays their first World Series in 32 years? Can he do it? Can he do it? Now, a walk wins the game. If he walks, the game is over. There's only one out. So if he hits a fly ball, if he were to hit a fly ball, the runner on third, IKF, could score. Let's see what Dalton Varsho could do. All right. Pitching coach visited the mound, so mini timeout. Wanted to also let, have this, talk to his pitcher, see how this situation is going to play out and whatnot. Let him know what the game plan is for Dalton Varsho. Looks like Tommy Edman has been taken out the game. Andy Pages is replacing him at, I believe, center field. Yeah, in center field. Yeah, so defensive replacement at the moment. All right, chat. Dalton Varsho can be the hero to this magical season, I should say, of the Toronto Blue Jays. Can he do it? Can he do it? Blake Snell is on the hook at the moment. Let's see what Yamamoto could do. Can Yamamoto send this game into extra innings? First pitch is a ball. 1-0 count. Foul ball by Dalton Varsho. Good contact. 1-1 count. Ah, shit, man. Yeah. Niggas is. Oh, strike two. 1-2 count. Right down the middle for a strike. One, two count. Bunt. Oh, play at the plate. He's out. IKF is out at home. This might be reviewed, chat. They're going to look at it. They're going to look at it. They're going to look at it, chat. Ah, shit, chat. Ah, shit. Say what's up if you tuning in. Ah, shit, this about to be crazy. Game 7, guys. Oh, it's a bang bang play, Chad. It's a bang bang play. I'm watching it on TV. It's a bang bang play. Oh, I don't know, Chad. Oh man, it's tough. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's out. It looks like he's out, Chad. Let's see, Chad. All right, Ward, he's out. 2 outs. 2 outs. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. No, actually, no. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Bases are still loaded. It was hit to second base. Second baseman threw it home. Got the runner out. All right, Word. Ernie Clement. Can Ernie Clement bring the Toronto Blue Jays their first World Series in 32 years, chat? Can he do it? Yamamoto with the pitch. Oh! Ernie Clement flied out to Andy Pages. This game is going into extras. What a play. What a play by Andy Pages. Looking like the say hey kid out there. Crazy. Yamamoto got the biggest gack in the world, man. Sending this game into extras. This game is going into extras. The Dodgers will be up to bat. Shit's crazy, Cash. Shit is crazy, Cash. I tell ya, this shit is cray cray. Shit cray cray, Cash. Come on, Cash. Come on, Lenny. This game going to extra. Yeah, this game's crazy, Cash. Game's crazy for real. This game is crazy, Cash. Quick update also, by the way. While this game is in the timeout, I just wanted to show y'all update on my fantasy basketball. In the Bay State Media League, I am winning 1,538.5 to 1,174.5. I'm playing, I'm El Neros. I'm playing Zach Amiri. I will say I should be losing this game. This nigga did not put some niggas in on certain days. No bullshit. I should be down. I really should be down. No cap. But yeah, the guys I had play today were Russell Westbrook, Aaron Nesmith, and Julius Randle. Each had great games. Russell Westbrook with a double-double gave me 42.5 points. Aaron Nesmith, 31 points and 31 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. Gave me 62 points. And Julius Randle doing Julius Randle things. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal for 72 points. Russell Westbrook added 2 steals as well. So there you go right there. That's a little update on fantasy football. Now let's get back to the baseball, Kaj. Let's get back to baseball, man. All right. Let's see. Can the Dodgers take the lead right here? Can they take the lead for good right here so Yamamoto can get out of it? Yamamoto will definitely be back out there for this next, pitching in the bottom of the 10th. So. Game 7. This is a movie. This shit is a classic. Sir Anthony Dominguez is in the pitch. 0-1 count on Freddie Freeman. He had a foul. He hit a foul ball. 0-1 count. Let's see if Sir Anthony Dominguez can stop this Dodgers team from scoring. Let's see, Kaj. Let's see. Let's see, Kaj. All right. And on a 1-1 count, Freddie Freeman flied out to left field. All right, 1-0 count to Mookie Betts. 1-0 count to Mookie Betts. Mookie! Can Mookie change this game? Come on, Mook. I want to see you change a game, Kaj. Foul ball. He had a foul ball. 1-1 count. Telling you, if Mookie Betts can get his 4th World Series, man, that shit would be crazy, Kaj. Shit would be nuts. All right. 3-1 count. I missed a lot. I'm doing something real quick, chat. My fault. All right, word. I'm just moving down. I had to check something real quick. Cash. Mookie Betts walked. All right, word. Mookie is on first base. All right. With Mookie on first is obviously a runner on. Let's see. Let's see what they can do, Cash. Let's see what Max Muncy can do. He hit a home run early in the game. Can he hit another home run right here? Put them up 6-4, at least get on base. Let's see. First pitch is a strike. First pitch strike by Sir Anthony Dominguez, guys. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Oh, yeah, no. 0-1-5. 1-1 count. The ball now. Just threw a ball, so it's a 1-1 count. Two one count. 2-1 count. My fault, Chad. No, I had to check something on my phone real quick, guys. Oh, man. 2-2 count. 2-2 count, Kaish. 2-2 count. Let's see. Can the Dodgers do it? All right. Oh. All right. Max Muncy hit a single. Runners are at first and second with one out. Can Teoscar Hernandez, the former Toronto Blue Jay, can he come in clutch? Shohei Ohtani currently on TV cheering his team on, Cash. Shit's crazy, Cash. Shit is crazy. All right. Oh, 1-0 count. 1-0 count. Threw a ball. So, yep, 1-0. Let's see, Cash. Can the Dodgers do it? Can the Dodgers take the lead right here? They should. They got to. They want to win this game. 1-1 count. Current strike one. Strike one. Strike one towards the outside corner. Strike two. Swinging strike right there. Again, outside corner. So if I'm Sir Anthony Dominguez, I try to lean toward that one more time. Throw that outside corner. It looks like it's tough for Teoscar Hernandez to get a bat on that ball right there. So Blake Snell, you know, it was he got saved by Yamamoto. No bullshit. But yeah, these Dodgers got to fucking do something right now, Kaj. They got to. If they want to take the lead, they got to. 2-2 count now. Let's see. Andy Paz is on deck, so he's only batting 067 in the World Series, so it's been a tough go for him. But let's see if Teoscar Hernandez can change this game right now. Another foul ball. Still 2-2. I will say, Chad, I hope there's no 19 inning game. Because I'm not staying on here for 19 fucking innings. I'm not doing that. Or 18 innings, I should say. Another ball. Oh, that was close. Outside corner again. Another ball. All right, he walked. Uh-oh. Bases are juice, guys. Ah, shit. Can the Dodgers do something right here? Andy Pajes, who just made that great play in center field to get the third out in the bottom of the ninth. Can he do it? Can he be the World Series hero for this Dodgers team? Mound visit right now by the pitching coach. All right, strike one to Andy Pajes. One count. All right. Pajes hit it to the shortstop. He threw it at home. They got the runner at home out. So Mookie Betts was out at home. 2 outs. All right. All right, chat. 1-1 count to Kike Hernandez. Can Kike Hernandez be the hero? I'm not doing it today, chat. Somebody got to score a run. Somebody has to score a run, and I'm about to get the fuck off. Nobody. If we go into the 11th inning, no runs, no bullshit, I ain't fucking. Nah, they got him at first. This game is going to the bottom of the 10th. Vlad made a play at first base. Yep. All right, word. Yep, it's going to the bottom of the 10th, as it should, because they got to. Kike on TV looking like a horse right now, catch. Tell you, chat. Well, we already know he's out. They're doing a replay review, but he's out. So word. All right, chat. Can the Blue Jays walk it off? If they don't do nothing in this half frame right here, I'm off this shit, and we'll celebrate tomorrow. No cap. Celebrate tomorrow because I'm not doing this all night. Let's see, chat. Telling you, chat, this shit is chaff. All right, chat. Let's see. Let's see. Can they do it? Can the Toronto Blue Jays walk it off on Yoshinobu Yamamoto right now? First pitch to Andres Jimenez is a strike. It's not showing right now. Okay, fine. There you go. Now it's 0-2. 2 strikes. Yamamoto is working quick, so. Can the Blue Jays walk it off? I sure hope they do so we can get a reaction right now because I'm not continuing this shit if they don't. All right. Hit the second base. Miguel Rojas, 1 out. Let's see, chat. Oh, 0-1. No, excuse me. 1-0 to start on George Springer. It almost hit him. Surprisingly, George Springer does not have a home run in the World Series. That's kind of crazy. Vlad got 8. No, Vlad don't got 8. I'm bugging. He has 8 for the playoffs, I should say. Can somebody walk this off? Please, can somebody walk this off, Kaj? 3-0 count. Yeah, Yamamoto don't want to pitch to Springer. Either he don't want to pitch or he's lost it. No bullshit, chat. No bullshit, chat. This is getting fucking frustrated. I need somebody to score a run. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. No cap. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here, Kaj. All right, finally strike 1. Damn, it's already 2 strike. Oh yeah, this nigga's working quick. No bullshit. This nigga's working quick. 3-2 count. All right, chat. 3-2 count. Let's see what they do. Let's see what he does, Kaish. And it's a foul ball. Word. All right. Still 3-2 count. Still a 3-2 count, Kaish. Let's see, chat. 3-2, strike 3. All right, chat. 1-1 count. I'm doing something on IG real quick. My fault, chat. All right, and Miles Straw flied out to Teoscar Hernandez in right field. All right, word. So this game goes to the 11th inning. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I really am. I said I was about to get off with nobody scored, but this is interesting. So this is interesting. I'm trying to get a live reaction, guys. I gotta fix my computer. My fault. Oh, all right. Where there you go. Gotta fix myself real quick. Let's see, chat. Can the Blue Jays? No, not even the Blue Jays. Can the Dodgers score one in the top of the 11th inning to get the fuck up out of here, please? Please, Kaj. Please. All right, Shane Bieber is in for Sir Anthony Dominguez. Can Shane Bieber get this game to the bottom of the 11th for the Blue Jays to do something? We'll find out, guys. All right, strike one to Miguel Rojas. Miguel Rojas tied this game up. Can he do something here, Kaj? We need a nigga to do something here, Kaj. Trying to get the fuck up out of here, Cash. Soft grounder to third. Got him at first. One out. Let's see right now, Cash. Let's see it. Let's see it, man. All right. Shohei grounds out to second, 2 outs. Yeah, I'm telling you, if they don't, bro, I'm being dead ass too. If the Blue Jays do not do anything in the bottom of the 11th, real shit, yeah, I'm actually out of here. I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing it. Two ball count to Will Smith. Will Smith! Oh! Oh! Will Smith! Will Smith! With a solo home run to put the Dodgers up 5-4 in the top of the 11th inning. Wow. Wow, chat. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my, he got himself. That's crazy, cuz. Shit is crazy, cuz. That shit is crazy. There you go. So Shane Bieber got the first 2 outs and gave up a solo home run. Blue Jays fans at Rogers Center are fucking they're fucking shocked. Freddie Freeman's up to bat, currently a 3-1 count. I'm not even. I'm my fault. I'm supposed to be a play-by-play. So that was actually crazy. 3-2 count on Freddie Freeman. He had a called strike right there. Can Yoshi? It looks. Hold on. All right, foul ball. If Yamamoto is still pitching, which I'm sure he will, can Yoshinobu Yamamoto finish the job in the bottom of the 11th inning? Grounded up to Freeman, grounded up to Andres Jimenez at shortstop. Threw him out at first. 3 outs. All right. Can the Blue Jays tie this game up in the bottom of the 11th? Or will the Dodgers go back-to-back in Clayton Kershaw's final year? Will Mookie Betts get his 4th World Series? Will Freddie Freeman get his 3rd? Will Clayton Kershaw get his 3rd? Will Shohei Ohtani get his 2nd? Will Will Smith get his 3rd World Series? About to be interesting. Will Kike Hernandez get his 3rd World Series as a Dodger? This shit's interesting, Cash. This shit is interesting. I ain't gonna hold you, chat. Shit's crazy, man. This shit's crazy. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in. As y'all, if y'all just tuning in, Will Smith hit a game-changing home run in the top of the 11th inning to put the Dodgers up 5-4 going into the bottom of the 11th. Can Yoshinobu Yamamoto close this game out? I'm sure they're not taking his ass out, chat. They're not. The Dodgers are not taking his ass out. So, can he do it? If I'm the coach, if I'm the manager of the Dodgers, if I'm him, I would not take Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Dave Roberts. I couldn't get his name. I couldn't fucking think of his name real quick. If Dave Roberts, the manager, takes Yamamoto out, it would be fucked. Yamamoto is still in. We had a whole bunch of defensive substitutions. They want the best of the best out there for their team. Vlad Guerrero is leading off this inning. Can Vlad Guerrero change this game? Can Vlad Guerrero do something? First pitch is a ball. Outside corner. Another ball outside. 2-0 count to Vlad Guerrero Jr. Can he do it, chat? If he doesn't do it right here, they might be fucked. 2-1 count, strike right down the middle. Fastball inside, strike two. 2-2 count. I'll tell you, if Yamamoto can strike him out right here, vibes will be high for the Dodgers. Oh, ball inside, 3-2 count. All right, Vlad Guerrero with a hit. With a hit to left field. A double. Vlad Guerrero is putting the team on his back. He's not going out sorry. A runner on second base. Great hitting. Hit it into the corner too. Can he do it, chat? Can IKF, Izander Kiner-Falefa, can he do something right here, chat? With a bunt. All right, 1 out. IKF bunts it to Yamamoto. He gets him out at first. Vlad advances to third base. Clayton Kershaw and Roki Sasaki are currently warming up in the bullpen. I guarantee you Yamamoto finishes out this inning. But if this inning were to continue somehow, some way, one of those guys are going to be coming in. Can Addison Barger change this game? Can he tie this game up or take the lead? Yamamoto got to have the big Back in the way, guys. Right? Yeah. Come on. Come on, chat. It's about to be crazy, chat. It's about to be crazy, chat. All right. 1-0 count. Ball. High outside. It's not showing it yet on their shit. Outside 2-0. Ah, man, chat. Three and 0 count. All right. He walked him. Runners on the corner. Runners are on the corners, first and third. Runners on the corners, chat. Ah, shit, chat. Might play with something real quick. I'm bored. No, never mind. Can Alejandro Kirk, a ground ball can win it. A ground ball could win it for the Dodgers if he can get a double play out of this. Alejandro Kirk currently 0-1 count, fouled off. Can Yamamoto clutch up right here? Can he clutch up? Dodgers fans would like to see it. I wouldn't mind seeing Mookie Betts get his fourth ring. Strike down the middle, guys. 0-2 count. 0-2 count. 0-2 count. Mookie Betts. The Dodgers have won the World Series. The Dodgers have won the World Series, chat. Mookie Betts, game-winning double play. Wow. 2 straight for the Dodgers. 2 straight for Betts, Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Clayton Kershaw goes out as a 3-time champion. It hurts for the Blue Jays. Wow. Man, oh man, that's crazy. Wow. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Wi-Fi's acting up, chat. Wi-Fi's acting up. All right, word, I'm back. All right, chat, I'm back. But yeah, as you see, 5-4 final. 5-4 final. Yoshinobu Yamamoto wins it. He wins it for the LA Dodgers. Will Smith came in clutch with a game lead, with a leading home run in the top of the 11th inning. Yamamoto's the winner, 5-1 in this playoffs with a 1.45 ERA. Shane Bieber does take the loss. He was 2-1 with a 3.86 ERA. The Dodgers have repeated back-to-back World Series. I tell you, there's many candidates that could be in play for the World Series MVP. You know, Will Smith could be in consideration winning this game in Game 7. Shohei Ohtani also had a great series for the most part, batting wise and even pitching wise at times. But I think Yoshinobu Yamamoto has to be this World Series MVP. I think Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he pitched a complete game in Game 2. Got the win last night. Got the win tonight. I think Yoshinobu Yamamoto, if my money's on it, Yamamoto got to be World Series MVP. The Dodgers have gone back to back. The Dodgers have gone back to back, chat. Clap it up for them Dodgers. Got to show them some love. Got to show Mookie Betts some love. Kike Hernandez, former Boston Red Sox, some loves. Clayton Kershaw goes out as a champion. He retires into the sunset with over 3,000 strikeouts in 3 World Series and a couple Cy Youngs. Yes, sir. Well, with that being said, chat, this has been another edition of What the Hell's Happened in Sports. It's your boy, the one and only NERO. You already know the vibes, chat. Dodgers win it. Back-to-back World Series champions. I'm glad I was able to bring you that commentary. I know at times I had to deal, fiddle with some shit on my phone, but yeah, chat. Back-to-back, man. Let's see what happens with the Pats tomorrow. Let's see what happens with the Celtics in the next coming days. But with that being said, we're off this shit. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I love all y'all. Stay blessed. Y'all better have a good night. Get a good night's sleep. I'm going to talk to y'all on the flip side. Peace.